This is Crystal Burton with Group 1, Chapter 1, Presentation, Part 1, Business Communication Framework. What is communication? Communication is the process of exchanging and interpreting information and meaning between or among individuals through a system of symbols, signs, and behavior. Now that is a mouthful. However, communication is ultimately just trying to inform, persuade, or entertain. We may be trying to entertain our children to keep them quiet at the doctor's office. We may be trying to persuade our significant other to order pizza instead of Chinese. Or we may be informing our boss that we're running late because traffic was horrendous on 35. In business, we're making decisions and problem solving in meetings. We're coordinating with various other employees or departments or groups. We're sending emails to persuade a client to do business with us, or we're writing our policies and procedures in manuals. In the transaction process model of communication, we have a sender and a receiver, and we're ultimately trying to send a message back and forth. However, the feedback is what is the main issue with miscommunication. The communication process is not just verbal, it's not written. 90% of it, when we are face-to-face communicating, is nonverbal. The feedback from the sender and receiver can be misinterpreted by body language, by our tone, and even our emails can be misunderstood. If we use an exclamation point or all caps in our written communication, it can be misinterpreted. If we have the below sentence here, you did a stand-up job on your presentation, it comes across differently from the gentleman on the left as it would from the gentleman on the right. These would be called interferences, and they're also called barriers. These are the factors that hinder the communication process. These could be anything from differences in educational level, experience, or culture. Someone with a language barrier. The ultimate one is male and female. Men are from Venus, or men are from Mars, women are from Venus. In a communication setting in a office building, you're not going to hear what your boss is saying if your teeth are chattering, if there's noise going on outside of the conference room, or if you just got a phone call saying that your child is sick. It's going to be very hard to concentrate on the profit and loss margins that your company is having. Now, communicating within organizations, we have two different kinds. We have formal and informal. Formal is going to be your rules, regulations, policies, and procedures. This is going to tell you when to clock in, how to go about your business, PTO, vacation, things of this nature. Informal is going to be your rumor mills. These are usually the quickest way to find out when there's food in the break room. Depending on your level of where you are in the grapevine from the beginning to the end is usually if you get food, when there's food in the break room. Speaking of your level of where you are in that grapevine is the flow of information within an organization. You have your downward, where it's going to be from your supervisor to your employee. Now, that usually has the negative connotation of down and not so pleasant. This could be the performance reviews, something that everybody dreads. However, this can also provide praise and constructive criticism. When you have the upward communication, you have where the employees bring their grievances to the supervisor. You have the ways to fix the problems, clarification, suggestions, feelings. When you have the horizontal or the lateral, you have peer-to-peer communication. This is where the two different employees will have discussions on how to solve things. Now that we have all of the tools and how communication flows, what prevents us from good communication, hopefully we will be able to utilize all of these tools and fix the miscommunication and make us better communicators.